Hello, my name is Sasha, and if you're like me and have sensitive ears and have to wear earplugs at night just to get enough rest, and this is especially important if you're doing a graduate program or you're in medical school. So after trying out about 15 different earplugs, I thought I'd review all of the ones that I had tried at night. So let's go ahead and get started. The first ones that I had were the Max earplugs, and these ones actually worked well for me for a little bit, but then a piece of them broke off and I had tinnitus there's still a little bit of ringing, but I'm gonna go ahead and put up a picture of what that looked like when they pulled out my Max earplug piece that was stuck in my ear for 2 weeks. So, Max, okay, not gonna go back. I tried these other soft foam plugs, but I think the thing that really bothers me about them is that they're colored, and I kind of don't really know if I can trust the dyes, to be honest with you. Also, I feel like there's a lot of trash that's made with them. I also tried these loop earrings, which you see here, and they're honestly great. The thing that I really missed with these loop earplugs though is that some of them are made for nighttime, some of them are made for daytime. And these ones here are definitely made for daytime. They're really great because you can actually click the sound levels that you can hear. So definitely get these if you're walking around, but I would not sleep in them. They were very uncomfortable. So then, moving on, I tried the loop at night earplugs, and these also still hurt. For some reason, I feel like they were going too deep in my ear, and maybe it's because I already had a previous infection or something else going on, but these didn't really work for me. I also ended up getting these individually wrapped non-toxic soft silicone earplugs, but I ended up not even using them. I just returned them. Without using them. The next earplugs I got were these. They are okay, but again, I have the same issue. If we zoom in here and look, we can see that there's this piece here, and I feel like with any earplug that has that little, almost like that circular piece that sits against your ear, kind of like the AirPod, I feel like it just hurts whenever you lay down. And so for me, they hurt. Next, we have this Bet Slumber earplugs, and honestly, these were great. They fit really well. They had this little dangly thing, so they didn't hurt to wear. But one of the things that kind of threw me off about these earplugs is they don't really work at reducing the noise as well. They come with a nice little pouch, and don't get me wrong, if they worked better, I would for sure keep them. Especially because they have that little dangly thing and you can just pull them out in the morning, but I found that they didn't really work as well. The next earplugs that I have here, I feel like I've tried a few different variations of these. So they have that little loop, or I guess that little dot, but they also have a little loop. And so here I thought that maybe these would give a little bit more support for that central sphere, or I guess they would give a little bit more support for that central circle, but for me, they didn't end up working as well. They hurt. They have a little mushroom head here. I feel like that also didn't work well with actually fitting in my ears either. Then we have these earplugs. These are the Fitz earplugs. For these, I feel like I had the same issue as the ones below the Bet Slumber, where they kind of pop in, but they almost don't create a good enough seal where they work as intended. The next earplugs that I have here, these are the, just noise canceling earplugs by WLSCTY. I was skeptical about these at first, and let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So here you can see that they fit snugly in kind of like AirPods or, Sony headphones or whatever. And they have this almost like they have this one big loop here. And honestly, I've been using these ever since I got them. I think they work the best out of all of the ones that I've gotten so far. The one thing I don't like is this carrying case snaps shut and it's very hard to open again. So if this company is watching, make a better carrying case. But as far as these earplugs go, they do work really well. They fit nicely. They don't hurt in the mornings. I feel like I'm sticking with these. Now, these ones don't necessarily block out as much noise as I would have liked. So I did try a few other earphones as well. The first ones up here, the Alpine Fly Fit, they didn't work at all. They did not fit in my ears. So I don't we're just gonna skip that. They didn't fit my ears. I put them in and I didn't even sleep in them. Next, we have these other ones. These are the silicone earplugs that have that support, the ear arch support. For these, I feel like comparing to the ones that I had in the past, these ones I feel like fit a little bit better. They had a smaller little, I guess, sphere thing, but overall, I feel like in general, they hurt. They hurt in the morning. Next we have these ones. So these are the earpiece earplugs. These ones, as far as I can remember, were great because again, they fit in your ear. They have a little dangly thing so it doesn't feel like you're sleeping on something, so they don't actually hurt your ears in the morning. But this did not block out as much noise as I would have wanted. Next, I tried, another variation of these, arch support earplugs, and then I feel like at that point I was like, okay, this is not for me. This was like the third time I tried them. I really wanted them to work. I feel like if the silicone, like the circle piece, was a little bit softer, which some of them are, it would have been better. But again, these earplugs right here are really the ones that work the best for me. And then finally, I have these earplugs, which I tried, but again, they're almost like the ones that work for me with this little loop here, and then these ones which have that little the little sphere thing that pushes against your ear a little bit. They didn't work as well. I don't think they were comfortable, and they definitely hurt in the morning. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let me know down below which earplugs you found that don't really hurt your ears, that really help with sensitivity, and that keep as much noise out as possible when you're sleeping.